This week's Saving Main Street, a petition to change. One business desperate to reopen its doors was willing to give up a big part of what they sell. This week we're taking the 20-minute drive from downtown Minneapolis to the east side, just east of St. Paul, into Oakdale. Businesses here have had to come up with new game plans just to stay open. One of them is Ugly Putter's Indoor Golf Center. When the state started placing restrictions on businesses because of COVID-19, Ugly Putter's was classified as a restaurant and a bar. They serve food and drinks while players could practice their swings. So to get around that, the owner recently decided to petition and change their classification to a fitness center. Had to stop serving food and drinks as a trade-off. It worked. Ugly Putter's is back open. It's where Shayla Reaves is there this morning talking with the two guys who came up with this business compromise. Pretty creative, Shayla.
Yes, absolutely. And right now they tell me they're just happy that the doors can be open and they can serve some of their customers again. We're here again at the Ugly Putter's Indoor Golf Center in Oakdale, and I'm here this morning with Ken and his business partner, General Manager Ryan Quinn. Ken Straley here. How long have you guys been in business? It hasn't been a long run yet, but certainly a lot of changes in the last few months.
Shayla, yes, a lot of changes indeed. We opened our doors officially December 26th, the day after Christmas 2019. We were shut down March 17th, like all other bars and restaurants in the area, on the 17th of March, St. Patrick's Day 2020. Reopened in June 12th of 2020, shut down again November 20th, following the CDC guidelines, Mr. Walz's recommendations for shutting down bars and restaurants due to the global pandemic and the coronavirus. And here we are now, reopened again after a petition to the Minnesota Attorney General's office to be open as an indoor sports facility, no longer a bar and restaurant. We put that on hold for now. In
order to be open, that means you can only have 2 people per bay instead of 6. Any other changes as far as what you see in your day-to-day?
Yeah, business has slowed tremendously. If we could take golf out, like to-go dinners, that's kind of what we're working as. So the business capacity is takeout golf numbers is what the way we're looking at it. We're just thankful to be open at the 25% capacity, working with the community and the members and our previous patrons to move everything forward as well.
And Ryan, what keeps you up at night?
Just the uncertainty, I guess. Not knowing week to week, what they're going to let us or allow us to do, and just not knowing whether we're going to be able to open the doors next week or not.
And for you, this is your livelihood. It's probably a dream fulfilled to walk in these doors, see customers here. Emotional, I'm sure, the last few months.
It's trying, not only for a business owner right now, but being a manager as well, and then being an employer of employees. It's a different precipice. Being married with 2 children at home, that's a worry and a concern, right? Being a member and a face of the community and trying to manage the facilities on that, manage the business aspect of it, but then wanting and needing a business to be open as a gainful livelihood for my employees that's what it's about.
And Ryan, your employees are like family too, right?
Absolutely, yeah. We spend a lot of time together, and we've grown very close, and it's hard to saying, hey, and we're not going to be open next week, or this and that. I'm not sure what's going on, and yeah, it's tough.
And you can't give them the certainty that they're looking for because you're figuring it out too.
Yeah, I call it social attrition. It's just the wear down of the community of the open, stop. People don't know if we're open. They're calling. We're shutting down one day. We're open the next. Oh, pause. We're not open. We're not allowed to be open. We got to ask the powers to be from the Attorney General's office, the Minnesota Department of Labor and Industry, all these people governing it. You're starting to learn that owning a business is just as easy as, say, having a driver's license. It's a privilege that can be revoked or suspended at the snap of a whim on a day-to-day basis. It's challenging.
And finally, what do you hope to hear from the governor today? We're going to hear some changes likely for restrictions. What do you hope to hear, and what your hopes to hear mean to you?
My hopes would be that he allows patrons to come in with maybe a different social distancing parameter, possibly opening up another revenue stream for bars and restaurants to get their business moving forward into 2021, enough that they have a tax base to start paying off some business debt as well, bringing back employees and gain livelihoods in the community as well.
And certainly we will be listening today, like you all and other businesses around the state, everyone just hoping to see some changes to the restrictions so that their livelihood, the businesses that they depend on to support their families, what the future will mean for those. So what we're hearing here today from Ugly Putters Indoor Golf Center is a story that's playing out all across the state, and likely this afternoon or this morning we'll hear some answers from the governor as to what's next in this process for them. Jason.